Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. It is that time of year again. It is MLS MVP, the Major League Soccer most valuable player. SBC is here, and it is of course Diego Valeri. And actually, we're going to be getting ourselves what looks to be a relatively usable Argentine card right here, because his pace has been boosted up to a respectable 72. Yeah, that's still slow, but take a little look at the dribbling, shooting, and passing stats of this player. So, of course, he plays for the Portland Timbers in the MLS, in the American League, and this is how I'm going to go ahead and complete the SBC. This is literally just me putting together a squad featuring stuff from my club. There are probably a couple of ways that you could save yourself a few coins and stuff, but what I would recommend is not using an inform from the MLS. That's one thing I will say, because there's few and far between, and they will just go up in price. So I've decided that this is how I'm going to complete it. Taking a little look at the requirements down the left hand side then. We have 6 players minimum required from the MLS, and you do need a Team of the Week player. You're also going to need a minimum of 5 nations in your squad, and a team overall rating of 76. Now, don't forget, that sounds cheap. That sounds very, very cheap, right? But don't forget, you have got a block item in this squad, which means that you're going to need to use higher rated players in order to get that 76 overall. And also, don't forget, a lot of the players in the MLS aren't actually gold. I've used as many as I had, really. I've gone for a bank of 6 players together. Then we can just use some players over on the right hand side from a different league. So I've gone for Tim Howard in goal. That does help bring the rating up. And then I've just got a couple of American centre back, left back and centre back here. One to get chemistry to Tim Howard so that he's on enough, so that we can sort of spare a bit of chemistry later on. And then, well, just to get chem across the board, really. I didn't have any gold players that I could put here that were American or that would get chem to the keeper. And then I've decided to put Michael Bradley in there because he gets a soft link off to the block, obviously, because he plays in the MLS, completes a triangle of chemistry, gives enough to the centre-back, and, well, he's 78 rated in gold, so that was probably the main reason I stuck him in there. And then we have Piatti, again, nice, high-rated player, and he gets a strong link to the block, which means the block can have a weak link, as you can see off to the right there, and still be on full chemistry, essentially. And then it just so happens that the gold striker I put up front with meant that I could actually link him off to Cuadrado. Now, you might think Cuadrado's a pretty pricey player, around 2,000 to 2,500 coins for a player like this nowadays, which just isn't that bad in my opinion. And if he's already in my club, I'm not too bothered about getting rid of him. Yeah, he may not be on full chemistry, and nor will this centre-back be, but everyone else should be on full chem, meaning, well, apart from, of course, Piatti, who is a left winger, but with enough chem and stuff, like, he's absolutely fine. He's on 9 chem over there. You need 90 chem overall. So once you've gone ahead and completed it, I've used this guy, Ferrari, I think his name is, because I had him in the club, first owned a tradable. Like, I don't even know how much he goes for, but I can't imagine it's... Yeah, okay, so it's basically going to be a discard-worthy inform, because I'm sure that the real lower end of informs are probably going to go up a couple of K because of this sort of thing, perhaps. So, yes, we do have Inform Ferrari going in here. I could have used one of the untradeable informs that we got from an SBC a while back for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but I've decided that maybe I'll keep them because they look a bit better than Ferrari, and I'm happy to just stick him in here. And then, well, I was going to try and get chemistry to this guy, and then I realised it just didn't matter because the players I have loyalty, and I think even if you didn't have loyalty, you'd be absolutely fine for chem. I'm pretty sure, because of the players that I've used. This Argentine in midfield, of course, links to the Serie A players and to the block to make sure that's on full chem, and that is how we have achieved our squad today. Just taking a quick peek across here to think about what prices are probably like. Yeah, you might see a spike in some of these gold ones because there's a lack of gold players in that league. And if they do go up and you decide to use bronzes from the MLS, just beware that the 4 players that you use from a different league over here are going to have to be a lot higher rated, and with that comes extra cost and stuff. So do this one as early as you can. That's why I want to get this video done and out to you guys as quick as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and submit, and we will get ourselves this special Player of the Year Valeri, or MLS MVP, the most valuable player. He actually looks not too bad. Let's take take a little look at his in-game stats before we end this video out right now. He's a 3-star skilled, 3-star weak foot cam, so he's not going to be able to Berber spin or anything like that, but I think 87 shooting and 87 passing is going to be good. So yeah, maybe whack like a Hawk or an Engine or a Catalyst or something to get the pace up as much as you can. Catalyst or Hunter might just be the way to go, you know, because taking a look at some of those stats, oh my god, he's actually got some really, really nice shooting stats. Yeah, I'm expecting the finishing to be down because he's a cam, but 89 shot power, 94 long shots. He's actually not going to be too bad whatsoever. Maybe you could just use Engine to boost both the pace and get that agility and balance up as well. Because if you would be able to do that, his ball control and dribbling would feel great too. And you'd be able to weave in and out of those defenders nicely. Stamina's a bit dead, 75 there. Strength's not good either, but you don't really need that in a cam. So there you go, guys. That is going to be the MLS MVP SBC for you guys today. Hope you now know how to go ahead and complete it. My name's been Lasty, and this has been the MLS MVP Valeri SBC. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace.